We are back, and this time we're considering the addition of fractions with different denominators. Last time we did addition and subtraction with like denominators. This time we're going to focus on different denominators. Before we get started, let's remind ourselves that, operations, that is adding, subtracting, multiplying, dividing, create relationships between numbers. That when you stick one of these between two numbers, you're making some kind of connection, some kind of relationship between those two values. And that the more we practice these relationships, adding, subtracting, multiplying, dividing, the more we build our computation skills. Computation skills are used throughout your life in a variety of problem-solving situations that you just can't avoid. So you want to build these skills. So with different denominators, it's not like our last problem where we had, the only shape we had was something that looked like this. We had a bunch of those. Now this time we have different denominators, which means we have different things. Let's see if I can get this thing to stand through it. Now because these are different, you just can't combine them and call them what they are. These are different items than these. Likewise, tenths are different than fifths. So in order to be able to add these, we have to first change them so that they are the same thing. And one way we've shown this to date is by simply multiplying each fraction, top and bottom, by the denominator of the other fraction. So let's see. That means I'm going to multiply this fraction, top and bottom, by the other fraction's denominator, 10 and 10. Likewise, I'll multiply this fraction, top and bottom, by the other fraction's denominator, 5 and 5. When I do that, now I just multiply across, and I get 50 on the bottom of each of them, and now I have a like denominator. How nice is that? 3 times 5 is 15. 1 times 10 is 10. And now I can add them together because I have the same denominator. 15 fiftieths plus 10 fiftieths is 25 fiftieths. 15 plus 10 is 25. Now, can I simplify both these? Sure I can. Conveniently, they both end in a 5 or a 0. That means I can divide them both by 5. And when I do that, I get 5. 25 divided by 5 is 5. 50 divided by 5 is 10. And 5 tenths, 5 is half of 10. If I divide both top and bottom by 5 one more time, I can see I get 1/2. So 3 tenths plus 1/5 is equal to 1/2. Of course, sometimes numbers can work, we don't have to do this exact method. So I'm going to show a slightly different way to work this problem. When we recognize that one number is simply a multiple of the other, that is 10 is a multiple of 5, we need only change one of the fractions. That is, instead of multiplying both fractions and changing both fractions, we can only change one fraction. If I were to multiply the 5 top and bottom by 2, that would change the bottom fraction into 1 times 2 is 2, 5 times 2 is 10, and lo and behold, now they have the same fraction. So now, my problem changes from 3 tenths. It changes from 3 tenths plus 1/5 is the same thing as 3 tenths plus 2 tenths, or 5 tenths. And as we saw before, 5 tenths, we divided both top and bottom by 5, is equal to 1/2. So the thing to remember here is that you can always change both fractions to make a like denominator and then add. In some cases, you need only change one of the fractions, like we did here. In either case, we got 1/2. But you can see by practicing, we build our computational skills, which is something we'll always want to do. And remember, this is helping with the page on addition of fractions with different denominators. See you soon.